From Heir to Heir is the rather brilliantly titled 1960 Warner Brothers cartoon. This is directed by Freleng and also written by Freleng. And we have Mel Blanc voicing Bugs Bunny and Yosemite Sam, who is actually called the Duke of Yosemite in this particular cartoon. And Bugs Bunny arrives on his doorstep one day saying that he will inherit $1 million or £1,000,000 if he doesn't lose his temper. And of course, Yosemite Sam's very much looking forward to this £1,000,000. But Bugs Bunny does everything he can to wind up Yosemite, and he really pulls out all the stops. He definitely winds him up in very creative ways, and other people begin to get involved as well, which I thought was quite a nice touch. Other people who work at Yosemite's home, who are definitely maybe not a fan of his temper, and are basically taking great advantage of this opportunity to wind him up as much as possible to see if he will lose his temper and forfeit the money. I liked it. They definitely could have done all kinds of creative things with this. There's no limits to the things Bugs could have done, and I definitely feel like they really utilised that. It's definitely very engaging, very entertaining, full of surprise, definitely unpredictable. I really enjoyed the actual design of the house, the layout of the home. It was very easy to kind of get the sense of grandeur and what kind of individual this Duke of Yosemite actually is. And also his hair. His hair is quite short at the back, and I don't know if I've just never seen that before. I usually always see him with a hat on, but seeing him without a hat on is definitely quite jarring. Not in a bad way, just as a point of observation. I quite liked it. Is it my favourite Bugs Bunny and Yosemite cartoon? You know, it could be a contender. It definitely could be. I don't want to go into too much detail about the things that Bugs did to Yosemite because I don't want to ruin it. That's obviously the whole point of the cartoon. But I think it was very creative, beautifully animated. I love the design of the home. I think it's just beautifully done. Really lovely colour palette. Very creative and inventive. It really, it could have done anything. Really, it's one of those cartoons where Bugs could have done anything he wanted, and I get the impression that he kind of did. From Heir to Heir is definitely one that I really thoroughly enjoyed and absolutely recommend.